Hey, welcome back to the Bullpen. Facebook Live. I'm Matt Z. This is Nick Petrano.
Hello.
The Brewers now up in the NLCS, 2-1. 4-0 shutout of the Dodgers, despite the Brewers not having enough starting pitching, despite the Brewers overusing their bullpen, and that's going to be their downfall, right? Alex Rodriguez and Frank Thomas and David Ortiz and Joe Buck and John Smoltz.
And that other guy on the panel?
Yeah, that other guy, the host.
Name, right? The
one that didn't play baseball.
The moderator, if you will. Yeah, he too. Here's the thing about that, Z.
Well, I tell you what. Let's hold off on our frustrations with how this team is being analyzed. And let's do something we've never done on the Bullpen before. Go direct to a guest.
Not unlike Craig Counsell.
And this guest
revolutionizing the bullpen
is so special. We have an upgraded chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're paying the bills.
Beautiful upholstery.
Pretty good.
And this guest gets some walk-up music.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
it's
good.
Woody.
Oh, please welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the left field bleachers.
How you guys doing?
Joining us is Woody.
Good, Woody.
Hi, Woody. How are you?
I'm good.
Cheers to you.
Yes,
welcome
thank
to
you.
the Bullpen.
Thank you for
You're
the
welcome.
beverage.
You're welcome.
Yours
It
is
you as well.
Colored.
Well, here's the thing. I have decided to go. These games are trying on the body. It's a late night. We have early mornings, and in order to keep the immune system going, I've decided to go straight apple cider vinegar with the mother ingredient in order to just stay healthy. There's a little cayenne in there. There's apple cider vinegar.
Is it like a detox type of a deal?
I don't know what it does. I've just been told that it does something.
Okay.
It's kind of the new, hey, you got to get apple cider vinegar with the mother ingredient.
But it's actually not that new because back in the mid-'90s, I was going to school in New York, and one of my instructors had praised gargling and drinking apple cider vinegar as a way to keep yourself healthy if you ever felt sick.
I got to be honest with you.
Let me know how that works for you.
Illness is better.
No, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
H2O, high quality.
I think you're sicker now than before you took it.
I don't know what the mother ingredient does for you, but
Speaking
it is a mother.
Speaking of being ill,
Wow.
Woody, do you have brewer's fever?
I've caught the fever.
Yeah.
I caught that. In fact, I busted out my brewer's hat yesterday. I was working at Lambeau, and so I wore my Packer shirt with the brewer hat.
Yeah.
Didn't match, but you know what? The state.
That's
I was
okay.
representing
Your
the state.
spirit was one.
So you were you at the game, or were you just working outside and then?
Both. I was working outside, and then I went inside to work at the game.
Did they provide brewer updates at Lambeau Field?
Well, I worked in the press box, so
okay.
behind us they had like every sporting event on every TV. Plus, I had my phone. I was streaming live on my phone, so I was watching the game and both games, live and then on my phone.
I didn't know if Jartsy would be giving live updates.
I heard he gave a 4-0, like a 2-0, and then I heard correction 4-0 is what I was told from someone who was in the
it's
board.
hard to hear what Billy does out there in the press, but
This is because you're so important and you're in the
not
press
important.
box?
I was working.
Okay. I didn't realize the
but
I do love the air quotes.
I didn't realize
Working.
I didn't realize the influence of our
But
guest
the guy have you guys ever been in the press box?
Yes, yes.
So I can't think of his name right now off the top of my head. The guy who Tom Milburn.
Okay, sure.
He talks to the press, over the plays and stuff. So he gave a few updates during the game about the Brewers.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Good. And you're satisfied? You're enjoying where we're at right now, the 2-1 with
I
two
am.
games left in
I
the
am. It was a nail biter because it was bases loaded, bottom of 9.
It sure was.
And I was like, here we go. Here we go. But pulled it out 2-1.
Have you always been a Brewers fan, or are you just more getting into it now because of the playoffs?
As a child, I was always a Brewers fan. I went and explored another option. I cheated on the Brewers a little bit. I was a Toronto Blue Jay fan for a time frame there.
Joe Carter years?
But you know what?
Where were you? See,
Yeah,
she
the
was
World
hot,
Series.
Man. She was so hot.
If you cheat with someone that's out of the country,
Yeah, it's different.
Is it really cheating?
That's
what
a fair
happens in
question.
Toronto stays there.
That's a really
If you
fair
need a
question.
passport to cheat, although back then you didn't really need
You
a
really
passport
do
to
not
get
anymore,
Canada,
right,
but
yeah.
now you do.
Hypothetical question. If
Yeah.
you were to now cheat with the Washington Nationals, could you somehow play the Expos card and say, well, but they used to be from Canada?
Yeah.
No.
You know, like dating a chick from the Canadian Niagara Falls side.
But here's
Like,
here's
is
the
that-
thing, though. The District
Did
of
you hear
Columbia
that?
is not actually in the United States in and of itself.
That's just sovereign unit.
It's a
Okay.
sovereign, territory. I was a history teacher, so it's a little
Look at the big
different.
brain on Woody.
I know it's a little different, but you don't need a passport to go in there. It's open for all citizens to kind of travel through.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's different. It's different protections.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter into evidence my first witness, Woody, to argue that this infidelity is indeed not infidelity. Woody, you're familiar with Washington, D.C., yes? I can see this unfolding.
Been there a time or
brilliantly.
two.
Yeah, we'll keep you on retainer for the for future
I
bullpen
can do that.
sessions.
I can do that.
I like that, yeah. How's your arm?
It's good. Are we going to be called up? Is this like jury duty? Like,
Well,
are we
we
going to be
might need
asked to
it.
be in the bullpen
We
later
might
on?
need it.
If you listen to the national analyst, yes,
Okay.
we will get called up because we're overusing our bullpen, and it's going to be our downfall.
Now,
I did.
Nick and I,
here's my
you
thing, I
did.
did some math.
Nick and I did some playing of baseball. We
okay.
played for this, actually softball. We played in the little sponsorship game this past year against the
Yeah,
Packers,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
to be honest, that was my first time ever playing baseball.
And you did well.
Ever. I could barely hit.
But you
I
made
threw it
contact.
a little bit. I did.
A lot of lesser people would not have made
okay.
contact. Yeah.
My first one was like a little bunt, and the second one I think I popped it up to the pitcher. But I can
Interesting
throw.
note.
I can throw. I just can't
Interesting
hit.
note, you can't bunt in softball.
I did.
You
It
made
was
an
a
attempt to
full
lay it down.
swing bunt.
It was a
Swinging
swinging
bunt
bunt.
spot.
Yes, it was. I did a little math earlier on the number
Okay.
of pitchers used thus far. I don't know if our production truck can zoom in on that.
Can I just say this? We have the best
The guys
props on
in the
Facebook
truck
Live.
This
can
is
zoom in on that.
amazing.
Now,
Paul, hit the zoom. Paul, hit the zoom.
Paul is doing something
Okay.
different.
You have one job. Hit the zoom.
best I can do. Okay. Now, admittedly, I was told there would be no math, but by
Right.
my math, your Milwaukee Brewers have used 18 pitchers thus far.
Different pitchers?
18 humans. No, just 18 times we have had.
We've had
right.
okay.
Whether it's from starter to Hader's been used multiple times.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
multiple times. Your Los Angeles Dodgers 17. Which would suggest, if you subscribe to the philosophy that our pitching staff cannot survive this series,
Yeah.
so too can theirs not survive this
But
series. Which
17
means
is
we may see
less
cracks.
than 18. I'm not a mathematician, but
That's right, you were a
it is
history
less,
teacher.
yes.
Either way,
But
the
some of the
last
math
time-
teaching probably absorbed into your.
A
Yeah,
little
I mean,
bit.
you're in the
I
building.
think number, yeah.
Listen, I'll trust his numbers.
Me
Yeah.
too. The last time we faced one another, wild krats ended up on the hill. And so I believe this math indicates that we will at some point see krats
Okay.
pitching.
Babe Kratz.
Clearly.
All right.
Yeah. So there's that.
Fantastic.
The other factor they really haven't accounted for is that we haven't seen everybody out of the Milwaukee Brewers
True.
bullpen yet. I mean, you use the guys that are effective, and those guys have been effective to 2 out of 3 victories, and truthfully set up perfectly on Saturday. Things happen. But I would also like to enter into evidence, Your Honor.
Wow, you got everything in your pocket.
Several individuals
More props. Paul.
we have not seen.
More props.
Hold on, you got to wake up. He's ready.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We should really have production meetings.
I know. Yeah, it just happened.
Paul knows what we're doing.
One of the individuals we have yet to see, the flaming right-handed arm of Cal Eldred.
Still alive, I hear.
Cal Eldred
Good for Cal.
Is he?
not been used. Nor has all-star right-handed pitcher Ricky Bonus.
Oh, I used to love Ricky Bonus.
It's a rookie too, if you want that.
Okay.
That's a rookie card right there from my
Man, that mustache.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That mustache is just something
Whoa.
to aspire
That looks like
to.
it's not, the picture's not right. Like his head is transposed on his body.
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
yeah, a little bit.
There's
It
Sierra.
does look fake.
Hi, Sierra.
Hi, guys.
Ladies
Welcome.
and gentlemen, a man who made his first
Ooh.
major league victory, secured, I should say, earning his first major league victory on August 26, 1979, the Unibrow, Pete Ladd.
Pete Ladd. Yes.
Ladd, not yet used.
Okay. Wait, how many cards do you have?
That's signed.
If we go, Mike Caldwell,
Okay,
not
this
yet
is
used.
taking
Bill
a long
Wegman
time.
hasn't been seen. Mark Knutson, not seen. Autographed model, by the way.
Yes.
How do you like that?
a lot of these
Knutson
are
auto.
autographed.
A bunch of these are autographed.
Teddy Higuera, not used.
titty.
And maybe the greatest closer in Milwaukee Brewers history, who we've yet to see. Dan, okay, change up Plesac.
Yes.
Not yet used. We have options, gentlemen.
I'm glad you didn't go with Derek Turnbow.
We have
options.
options.
Closer of all time.
Yeah, no, I don't have a Turnbow card.
That's okay.
That was past my collecting years.
I used to have a Turnbow bobblehead, and then he blew his save the day they handed that thing out, and I ripped his head off.
Yeah. You and I, we also attended Bill Hall bobblehead day.
Yes.
In which, in a bases loaded down by one scenario in the bottom of the ninth inning, Bill Hall struck out with about 40,000 fans shaking his bobblehead like there was no, just.
That had to be an amazing sound.
Several heads were removed from the left field bleachers before we boarded our fan bus back to Green Bay.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate. Really, some would wonder why the two of us go back to Miller Park.
True.
Only bad
We've
things
had
happen, to be honest with you.
We have bad
You know what? I have something about stadiums in general. Now, when you get a beverage there, especially like a soda, they take the top off and keep it because they don't want you to throw it. But yet they'll give you a bobblehead. You could.
Yeah, it's been done.
Oh yeah.
So what?
They're heavy, violent weapons when you really boil it down.
When is Shiv Day?
Yeah, like when I was. Good call. Back in the day.
Shiv Day at Miller Park.
Like the old school carnival. When do you guys give away knives and those roach clips?
Yeah.
I mean, feathers on a chain
for
pens. Back when I was a kid, we used to have my birthday parties at County Stadium every year, and my dad would let me invite 5 friends, and then we'd all go to the game for Bat Day. And it was a full-size, 28-inch, legit regulation bat, and it was this blue wooden bat. And I'm shocked nothing ever happened.
Right.
Probably because at that point, you had resigned yourself to losing in those days. Going to the ballpark.
You just
like,
understood.
We're just going for
you just went for the free
right,
swag.
we're going for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, never an issue there.
Well, there may have been, but there wasn't social media.
Yeah,
and
that's
cell
true.
phone videos.
That is also true.
I'm sure people got beat down a time or two.
Maybe. Although, I mean, what was there really to fight about? There were 8,000 people there, and no one from the visiting team was coming in those days.
Well,
to see anything we were offering.
Every time the Oakland Athletics would come to County Stadium, do you remember how awful?
Yeah, that was bad.
Those guys were, Terry Steinbeck and everyone else. I remember them flipping off fans, spitting at fans as they were on their bus leaving County Stadium.
Wow.
They were
nasty.
Yeah, they were jerks.
Yeah, White Sox would not. That was not good.
Yeah.
Ever.
So the bat would have come in handy.
Right, to protect yourself from potential spit.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. Thank you very much.
And I understand you have a prepared statement you'd like to read to us.
Oh, okay. I do.
There it is. I know you prepared this.
Let me just pull it up here. Okay. I've heard the rumors that the Bullpen with Matt and Nick is easily the best Facebook Live Brewers talk show on the planet.
Wow.
And after appearing on this show, I can confirm that the rumors are definitely true.
Wow.
Not only has this been the highlight of my morning, but it's been the highlight of my year. Nate, I would like to say my life.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt and Nick, for this awesome experience. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Thank you for your kind words.
Sincere, thank you so much.
Yes. No,
thank you.
We aim to please.
Thanks a lot.
You bet.
Cheers.
All right, go get them.
Brewers.
Go get them.
All right.
Forgive me if I don't drink.
No, you drink it up. You drink it up.
I'm good. I'll take the cold.
All right, should we wrap this thing up? Because that smell from your apple cider vinegar is
intense.
It's clawing.
People do that.
It's
people
gross.
do that.
I've done it before.
Why?
It's not good.
Why do they do that?
Because I was told to by an older gentleman that was my professor.
You always do what older gentlemen tell you to do.
And on that note,
why don't you come over here, man? Sit on my lap, buddy. What do you want for Christmas, huh?
I've got a lap.
No, I got room on my lap. Come on over. Come on over, son. All right. Well, let's go get him. Go get him, Gio.
We were all 19 once.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, go Gio. Go Brewers.
Still don't know what that means.
We'll be back tomorrow morning in the bullpen, 9:30, Facebook Live.
You betcha. Go get him.
Thank you.
I got.
Cheers.